simplify radical expressions. It's radical, bruh. Okay, so how do I, what is this? Algebra 1, lesson 66. Okay, how do I add these two? The answer is?
You don't.
You don't. Wait. What? Okay, please face forward. Thank you. You cannot.
I'm sorry, I'm dropping stuff. I'm facing the forward.
You cannot add these two. Why? Because they are not like terms. That is not the same number as that. Therefore, we cannot combine them. They're uncombinable right now. Can we simplify these square roots? Sure. What goes into 18?
2 and 9.
What perfect square, remember from the table that you are memorizing, from 1 squared to 20 squared, which ones go in?
9.
9. So it's 9 times 2. What about 8? Which perfect squares go in? Ocampo?
2 and 4.
2 is not a perfect square, but 4 is. That is correct. It is 2 times 4. I can't take you seriously with the aviator sign. Okay. Now, we know that the square root of 9 is 3, and the square root of 4 is 2. Can we now combine them? Yes, this is an apples to apples comparison. They both have the same goiter growing on the side of their neck.
Goiter? What?
Yeah, it's like a little, when you have like the little skin bubble that like grows and it like
Ew,
sticks out.
what?
Yeah, we talked about that yesterday. How grandma has the thing, oh, fine, grandma has a mole on her like right there and you like, it's sticking out and there's that hair in it, right? They both have the same thing attached, right? They both have the exact same thing, so we can add them together. This is 5 square root of 2 from yesterday's lesson, okay? We're adding the extra step of, you may have to do some work to get them to the same type. Let's try another one. I'll have you do this one. We are doing 8 square root of 27 minus 3 square root of 75. Go ahead. The writing.
No.
That's super cool.
Thank you. Is it chips or what?
Is that
They didn't specify. They said maybe one.
It is 27. Okay, try.
All right. Let's get it on.
Ooh, that's what you got.
Okay, what was I saying?
So we're done here. We're back for your oxygen mask on.
Is that? Oh, that's 27. Okay, so.
You may need your assistant.
What?
You haven't traded and graded?
Because it's still not done.
What?
Yes. I know something crazy.
He's gonna give you all zeros.
Everyone in the other freak out A world is also suffering. And so we are jumping back 10 lessons. Because we can. So we're going to jump out. So we will, tomorrow's homework is like, did you notice that? Like 35 or something? It's like 35. And so then we will continue working. And you are not.
Okay.
And so I was like, there's no point in us keeping going if we can't like, hit it at night. So we're just going to jump. We're going to let it come back and then make sure we get it. So, but I can't help you. Are you done?
No.
Okay, trading good. Sorry. All right, so here we go. We have the square root of 27. What perfect square goes into that? Everybody? 9. The perfect square that goes in is 9. So I'm going to leave the 8 there. I don't care about it. Times the square root of 9 times the square root of 3. What goes into 75? Stowe. What perfect square?
Okay, so it would be like 3 times.
No, what perfect square? I want the perfect square part. 3 times what?
I got this. Right. I'm gonna go around like 6.
3 times 6 is not 75.
50.
3 times 50 is not 75.
15.
15, that would be 45.
It's 25.
Wait.
It's
15 times
25.
So that would be like 25.
25 is the perfect square that goes in. Remember your list of perfect squares. 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 40, 9, 50, 60, 4, 80, 1, 9, 100. There we go. 2 squared, 3 squared, 4 squared, 5 squared, 6 squared, 7 squared, 8 squared, 9 squared, 10 squared. Know them. Know them all up to 20. Okay? You are looking for the perfect squares that go into that number. What goes into 75? Well, we think of the change in our pocket. We pull out the quarters, and we know that if we have 3 quarters, we have
75 cents.
75 cents. So this is 25 times 3. Okay? Because we have to choose numbers from this, otherwise it doesn't break it down.
Oh, did the marker.
Okay? So square root of 9 is? Square root of 25 is? Make sure you multiply those. Don't just be like 83 and 35.
Sorry.
I'm waiting. No, you said, oh, wait.
Oh, no, that's
Okay.
this thing. I
Okay.
see.
That's fine. Okay. 24 minus 15 is? 9.
I almost said 20.
Okay, so because they have the same mole growing on grandma's forehead with the hair sticking out, we can have them. Yes.
Can you do 15, like, for 375?
So if you do 15, the problem is that it doesn't simplify. Because 15 is not on our list. So I can't do anything with 15, so it doesn't help. But if I choose items off of this list, I can pull out, just like I pulled out the 5, I can pull things out. Okay. All right, let's do another one. Square root of 27 minus 3, square root of 18 minus 6, square root of 45. Okay, look at this list quickly. What number goes into 27? Everybody? We already did this one. 9. 9 times 3 is 27. What goes into 18? Everybody?
9.
Evan. That's right. 9. Again, we just did this one. New one. 45. What goes into 45?
15.
15 is not on this list, guys.
What? 20.
25 does not go into 45.
36.
36 does not go bigger than 20.
15.
Oh, wait, no, it's not.
Ah.
15 is not on this list, people.
85.
20.
9.
9. 9 times 5. Woo!
That's
Wow.
not right. That
Alright, Belinda got a little fired
not
up.
right.
How many are there?
That should be.
You have to choose from the list of perfect squares. There are plenty of different things that multiply to make these numbers, but there are not plenty of things that actually help you simplify the problem.
Big numbers.
If you choose ones off of this list, it will help you simplify the problem. So you have to look for them. Square root of 9 times, what is the square root of 9? 3. What's the square root of 9? So that's 9, right? 3 times 3 is 9. Over here, 6 times 3 is 18. Okay, can I combine these?
No.
No. This one has a mole on Grandma's forehead. This one has a mole on Grandma's big toe. And this one,
Fungus.
toe fungus.
Toe fungus.
They're not the same. You can't add them. And a lot of times, I'm not okay with this class right now. Okay, so that's your answer because there are no like terms. Okay, now we are going to kick it up another notch. How would I simplify the square root of 50,000?
Oh, shoot.
Step 1, look at your list. Which of these numbers go into it?
That's 20. 100.
10.
100.
What? Oh.
You're looking at these numbers. What goes in? 100. Good job.
100.
That's the square root of 100 times what? Square root of
500.
500. Okay, so the square root of 100 is 10. Am I done?
No.
No, these numbers go in again. What number goes in?
25.
100.
100. You could do 25, but
That'd be harder.
you would have to do more work. So you want to pick the biggest numbers you see. But you can still do it. So we'll do 25 over here.
Oh, okay.
It's 25 times what?
1, 2, no, 5, 10. 20.
Okay, so if we did 25, it would still work, right? We would have 10 times 5 times square root of 20, which is 4 times 5. So it would be 10 times 5 times 2, square root of 5. 5 times 2 is 10. So, same answer. That should give you comfort because if you choose the like a lower one on the list, but it still works, you're still going to get the same answer. So you don't have to like worry about getting it correct. Honestly, we should have used 10,000 and then we would be done the first step. But it's not on the list. Sure. Because 10,000 is a perfect square of 100. That's right, 10,000. You sounded like Kirby in Super Smash Brothers, or like they emote and they make like their noise after you win, and they're like songs. And they're like, 10,000.
I don't like
It's
songs.
like,
Okay, I know it doesn't. I used to, and now I'm like,
dude, the
okay, one more.
Smash Bros on the Wii. So good.
They should call it Nash the Controller Bros. Okay, solve that one, and then you may begin on your homework.
It's 100 bucks. Wait, I messed up. I already messed up.
I know.
Did I get it?
I think you have too many zeros.
Should I get rid of some? How about no?
Okay, what goes into 700 million?
100 million.
We get like
From this list, 100.
What? Oh, no. Dude, the list already had 100 million. That's kind of gross.
Now we have 7 million. So we have 10 times 7 million. What goes into 7 million?
1 million.
Still 100. 1 million does go in. I don't know if that's a perfect. Not sure.
It is.
It is. Why not? 1 million times 7.
Well, we'll see if we get the same answer. How about that?
Alright, fine. Let's go.
Okay, so this is now 100 times that. This is 100 times 700. So that is 1,000 now times 700, which is the square root. So we have
Can't believe you've done this.
10,000 square root of 7.
That's what I got, exactly. Definitely. I'm kidding, no. Oh, no. I don't.
Oh no.
Question?
See, I think it.
Um.
What if you do 10 word power times
So
Or-
That's fine.
I guess with the third step of this, where did you get that 10?
The square root of 100 is 10.
Okay.
Because you're trying to get rid of the square root so that you can have a whole number and not
Okay, now,
uh,
once we finish the lesson. Questions?
trying to escape.
All right, lesson over. Begin your homework again.